Hi and welcome to this review video of the Fiido D11 2025 version. This one has some upgrades from the previous D11 and we're gonna take a look at everything in this video. My name is Cassie and I like e-bikes. So first of all, the design is feeling pretty compact. I would say it's like a medium-sized bike. This light is actually an extra light mounted here. So if you don't mount this, it's easier to access the start button, which is located here. One easy click and it glows in green. And now you hold the start button. I really like this new display. Speaking of display, yes. This display is updated from my last e-bike I had. It's a bit smaller, but it's like it tells you everything you need to know. Also, what is new for this model is it says Eco here. That's like the basic pedal assist. You can turn it down or off. This is 0 pedal assist. Previously there has been like 1 to 5 in power mode, but now it's like basically 0, 1, 2, sport, and the third mode, turbo, which is the where you get the most power. I don't know what I prefer. I think it's pretty clear with the colors. It goes from green to orange to red. Also here is the horn. Also you have the light here. Double click to turn the light on. Yeah, nice. I haven't ridden this in the dark yet. I can't really tell you about it. Oh, by the way, this extra light here, it turns on with a small button underneath. Yay! I'm gonna turn it off now to save some power. The battery is attached here. The whole battery is in the seat. So it's not like part of the bike. You can remove this whole thing to bring it with you for safety reasons, or if you just want to charge your bike at home and don't want to bring the whole thing. Here is where you insert the charging cable. It looks like this. Yep. Disc brakes, very nice. You easily disconnect the battery here, and then you raise it up. The battery is included in the seat post, so you remove it this easily. I think the saddle is a very good design. Was it here somewhere? And then you just clip it in. So when I first started pedaling this bike, I was a bit confused. I was wondering, where is the pedal assist? But the thing is, the pedal assist is working so seamlessly on this model. It's insane. It was when I turned it off, I could feel like, oh, now I don't have any assist. So it did get heavier to pedal. So that was really smooth. Also the engine is very silent. You can barely hear it. This is the most silent e-bike I have tried, at least. And I think it's really fun to ride it. The assembling was very easy. The instructions are simple and clear to follow. However, you receive the mud guards, these ones. They are also included, but I did have a bit of struggle to assemble them because there were no instructions for the mud guards, which was a bit confusing from time to time. But I just Googled this bike and I could figure it out on my own. But also I lost one of the screws when I was putting them together, so that's why I have you can see the orange strap there. So that's how I solve things. You gotta be creative. Yeah, we're moving the camera because the sun is going down. Alright, so this bike is foldable. let me demonstrate how that works. Yeah. And you click here. Then the steering is folded. You know what, I'm gonna turn it around. You see here is the frame lock. Push this down and just out. I think it's supposed to be resting on the battery units. So lower, maybe start with lowering the seat first. So this is the folded version. In case you want to bring it on a bus or similar transportation. But I don't really know how smooth it is to actually transport it like this once you have folded it. So I think this, the foldable part is best for when you have a car and you're gonna bring your bike with you. I personally don't think I will be folding this much because it's not like it's super easy to transport it in this condition. It takes less space when it's folded, that's it. Let's see if I can do this. Oi. It clicks in nice and easily. Yeah, I will not be folding this to bring on the tram, for example. Click. I like how it's clicking. It's like you're doing it right, at least. The seat back. Yeah, nice. Alright, it's time for the hill tests and see how the D11 is doing. So we're starting pretty uphill from the start. I'm gonna go with the turbo mode, which is the most powerful. Alright, let's go. Yay! This bike is so fun! Yay! So yeah, that hill was no problem for the D11, but I do miss having a throttle so that you can decide yourself if you want to pedal or not. With this bike you have to pedal, you have no choice. Or you have a choice, but you won't get up the hill. Otherwise, awesome. Later on I tried out going up this hill, which as you can see is a lot more steep than the previous one. I speeded up as much as possible before the hill, but in the end I had to admit defeat and hop off before the hill was over. I would prefer to have more power, of course, since a big reason to get an e-bike is for the support you get, mainly when going uphill. But I'd still say that the D11 is doing an okay job with average-sized hills. The D11's new design makes the bike stable to ride and control in various situations. The battery has 250 watt brushless power, and the 7-speed gear system makes the ride easy to adjust whether you're climbing hills or cruising the city roads. Since the seat post is adjustable, it will fit most riders. Fiido's height recommendation is 155 to 195 centimeters tall. I am 175 centimeters tall, by the way. And of course, the most important question. How far can you go in one charging? Well, that depends on how much pressure you put on the battery, but in the best conditions you will be able to ride it for up to 86 kilometers. So if you're looking for a fun and easy to use commuter bike, this is for you. My favorite part is that the battery is removable and you can easily remove it and bring it with you. And of course how smooth and seamless the bike is to ride. But I do wish the D11 had a bit more power when it comes to heavy uphill riding. And also I miss being able to choose between pedal assist and throttle mode. But overall I really like this bike and its design, and I can't wait to explore my city on it. Thank you for watching, stay safe.